Hello everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Russian models chop up Chanel bags in protest. Oh my god, let's talk about it. Subscribe to my channel. Push the join button next to the subscription button and become a member today. You can also become a patron on Patreon. superdacob all spelled together. Thank you to all my patrons and members who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual international audience. I wonder which countries are watching and which are not. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I live stream every Saturday. Y'all's is always welcome to join the convo. Hey everybody. Now listen, the New York Post reports Russian model influencers chop up bags in protest of Chanel ban. Now listen. So they say that for some Russian influencers, the question is simple. If Chanel House does not respect its clients, why do we have to respect Chanel House? Oh, wow. Okay, the New York Times is really throwing shade because the grammar, the articles are missing and the sentence. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. It is just my opinion. Everything is just alleged. Don't shoot the messenger. Let's start a conversation here. This is a very delicate topic, very well aware of it. I am an artist, also a comedian. So I am very well aware of the tragedies going down in the world at the moment. I'm very well aware of the war happening at the moment. And yet this is a topic that you either laugh at it or you cry. So we're going to try to create a moment here together. Now everybody's welcome to chime in and to say to share your opinions. I will try to keep it lighthearted and bubbly. That does not mean that I am a snob or that I am not aware of the pains and tribulations of this world. This just means that I am very sarcastic and that I am very well aware of the futile gestures that certain actions may bring. Nevertheless, is it entertaining to talk about them? Why, certainly, madame. So let's get to it. You've been asking me to talk about this since days now in the DMs, in the comments under my videos. So I'm just obliging, taking one for the team, if you may. So, you guys, what will go, will go, will go. Listen, Russian influencers and socialites are destroying their Chanel bags in protest after the luxury fashion house barred Russians from purchasing new items amid the war in Ukraine. Now, it all started a couple of weeks ago, actually. Over 2 weeks now ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I started getting DMs sent over to me by people that are in the United Emirates and in Dubai, and they were telling me like, Dacob, here's something that just happened. This is before it hit the news. But I was kind of observing from a distance. I didn't want to jump on it right away. Like, let's see what happens here, what is real, what is not. And reports started trickling through that in Dubai, Russian tourists, because apparently Dubai still does not have a ban on traveling. So it's kind of neutral, I guess, the Emirates. So if you're Russian, allegedly you can fly in to Dubai, shop, and then fly back to Moscow. Allegedly, apparently. So then news start trickling through that Chanel in Dubai was refusing to sell any of their products to Russian citizens. Now, I don't know if it's all Russian citizens or Russian citizens with a Russian passport that had a Russian address in the passport. I do not know if they made an exception for Russian citizens that live abroad outside of Russia. I do not know. It just started as kind of a rumor. And then it became more and more real. And then photos started leaking of the sheets of paper that Chanel allegedly hands out to Russian citizens that they have to compile in order to sell them the goods. Apparently, Russian citizens have to fill in a form that says, I attest or guarantee that I will not be wearing any of the Chanel products I purchased today in Russia. I will be only wearing them outside of Russia, which is ridiculous. Chanel then counters those kind of angry allegations or angry responses of their Russian customers by saying, hey, it's not our fault. European law and also in Switzerland, they have decided that no brands and even luxury brands are to be doing any sort of commerce and trafficking and economy in sales with Russia. within Russia. So by you purchasing our goods in Europe, but then taking them to Russia, you're using them in Russia. So technically the law doesn't allow us to do this. Now, if there's a gray zone there to be had, I'm sure there is. And I'm sure brands can just sell, I don't know, just speculation here. I'm sure they can just sell you a bag and call it a day. Who's going to check? Anyway, maybe somebody is going to check. But I mean, don't we got more important things to do from the European authorities for law and this and that than checking luxury bags at the airport? Are you freaking kidding me? So anyway, Chanel is like playing dumb by being like, oh, it's the European law. What's she gonna do about it? I'm like, girl, if you were really that well abiding by the law, a lot of things would be working much better than they are. But that's a whole other can of worms. So this kind of wiggle room that they found, this kind of gray zone that they found was, hey, let's create this paper that you fill out, this form that where you just state, I'm not going to wear the bag in Russia. Okay. And call it a day. But before, I guess, this paperwork was stipulated and this loophole was found, a lot of, thus far, I've only seen female influencers, a lot of Russian influencers, ladies of a certain caliber, expressed their disdain, their terrible disdain against Chanel bags. And they would, very psycho Hitchcock, chop them up. Now, listen, we've already seen this. Kids don't do this at home, by the way. And this video is not made for kids anyway. This was just meant for entertainment purposes only. Be safe when using a knife. Actually, don't use a knife. Okay. Now, Jeffree Star, honey, already did it with a blazing knife eons ago, darling. This is all old news. This is all old news. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for you. But he did it so affluently with a burning blade cutting through that poor boy bag, which also we still doth ask ourselves, was it a fake one or not? And here we get to the point that these Russian ladies of a certain caliber are in their hotel rooms, suites, palaces. I mean, we're talking riches, honey. You know how the Instagram loves to show off the riches, honey. And then I'm, take it from a connoisseur of Chanel. If you lift up a boy bag or a wallet on chain, and you being the huge influencer that you are, I can imagine you have a wardrobe full of Chanel, and I'm sure you got a couple of Birkins and Kellys in there, and I'm sure you got Cartier jewelry going down. I'm sure you got more than a wallet on chain. But you chose the cheapest Chanel piece you have in your collection to destroy. And is it an authentic Chanel piece on top of that? Well, we don't know. Only Chanel can authenticate after all, right? And then the other chick cuts a boy bag. Like, again, another Chanel bag that's like really on nobody's radar at the moment. You can love it or hate it, but you know what I mean? What a choice. Oh, why aren't they cutting up their timeless classics, double flaps? The ones that cost $10,000 now. I have not seen one single influencer cut that bag up. Why aren't they cutting their 255s? Why aren't they cutting their reptile Chanel bags, exotics that were produced up until 2019 and then they stopped producing them? Why aren't they cutting up all the clothes? Interesting, right? These are questions. Let's see these ladies, shall we? Let's see them in action. These are ladies, this is taken from their own Instagram accounts. So one of the ladies is Victoria Bonia, and the other lady is Amazing Marina. So this is amazing. This is Victoria Bonia. Affluently. Yes, the pose.
Does not respect their clients. Why do we have to respect Chanel House?
Lips on fleek. I guess her underwear was Chanel. She cut that first before she cut the bag. She going ferret, living ferret, dying ferret. Yes, and the scissors? Oh, okay. So anyway, I'm going to leave that in a loop for you just to enjoy. These are the two affluent and elegant ladies in these rich apartments. You could see I mean, look at the background. It's like a palace of Versailles or somewhere. But and off the and like, wow, well, all these riches, all of the money to be there, to film there, and all you gotta cut is a wallet on chain. Cha, you could cut better than that. And then, like, where did you get your little garden scissors from? No, she got the girl. You're living in the middle of the city on a rooftop in a freaking condominium somewhere, and you got garden scissors. Okay, okay. So listen, this is the funny thing. The couture fashion house pulled business out of Russia, talking about Chanel, in protest of Putin's invasion of Ukraine, along with many other brands. But the Russian fashionistas did not expect to be barred from shopping in other countries, right? So, blah, blah, blah. Chanel, so one of the interior designers, influencers from Russia says, has a new order that they only sell after. So Chanel has a new order that they only sell after I sign a piece of paper saying that I won't wear this bag in Russia, which we explained before. Now, Chanel French corporate offices confirmed the new policy, allegedly, which they claimed was forced upon them because of European Union and Swiss sanctions of luxury items. Now, we understand that these measures okay, so this is what Chanel allegedly says. We understand that these measures aimed at complying with the requirements of the law may create certain inconveniences for some customers. We are currently working to improve the procedure of apologize for any related misunderstandings and inconveniences, Chanel said, allegedly. So, to protest the Russophobia, the former Chanel clients are destroying their products in front of millions. Now, Russian TV host and actor Marina Ermoshkina used garden shears to cut up a dark gray handbag to support her. The dark gray handbag is this boy bag. You just, ta-da. Not a single bag, not a single thing is worth my love for my motherland, she explained in her Instagram caption. It's not worth my respect for myself. I'm against Russophobia. I am against a brand that supports Russophobia. Chanel is just an accessory, she added. An accessory that at some point decided to humiliate people. My compatriots decided to discriminate against people on the basis of nationality, which I will not tolerate. After all, the main thing is principles. And not what is in your hands, but what is inside you. Principles, huh? Interesting that we talk about principles while we're cutting up Chanel bags. Living for it. Now listen to this. Some viewers appreciate. Okay, so somebody said, I'm against Russophobia. I'm against the brand which supports Russophobia and discrimination against women based on nationality. First of all, honey, I'm not a woman and I buy at Chanel. So don't you categorize this brand as being just for women. Okay, Missy? Let's get something very right and very straight here. Second thing, we Russian girls are beautiful whether we have a Chanel bag or not, she continued. This is another one of the clients cutting up a bag. Some viewers appreciated the Russian protest while others mocked them for their complaints about luxury fashion accessories amid a war that has killed thousands. Interesting enough, the Russian DJ Katya Guseva followed Ermoshkina's lead, using scissors to destroy her black chained bag and posting a video to explain her protest. And listen to what she said. I always dreamed that a Chanel bag would appear in my wardrobe, and it happened last year. This is the DJ. None of the two girls here is the DJ. There's a third girl that also posted herself cutting a black with chains fanny bag, like a Chanel fanny bag. And she said, but after I learned about the brand's policy towards Russians, I decided to remove these bags from my daily life until the situation changes. So obviously, she stated clearly, allegedly, that it's not forever. She's not going to destroy everything that she owns from Chanel. It's like, let me destroy this one piece, and then that's it. Let's call it a day. And I'm telling you, again, don't shoot the messenger here. You wanted me to deliver the news, and I'm delivering. And I'm telling you, what does this mean, you guys? I mean, seriously. I mean, sure, we talk about fashion and futile things, and there's way more important things to talk about, obviously. But and yet this is happening, and this is news, and I'm like, seriously? And also, like, to cut up a Chanel bag, you had to do your full on makeup. You had to do, just like the boyfriend, sure, like, I'm gonna be cute while I do this. Glowy, dewy face. I'm gonna look super sexy. And then this one is like Sailor Moon vibes, and then like, and I'm just like, why? Oh my God, this everything is so wrong about this. You guys. It's all so wrong. It's so wrong. It's like literally begging ferret for attention. This is not a protest. It's like, what are you protesting about? That for maybe half a year or a year tops, you won't be able to buy Chanel in your country? Is that what you're protesting? This is your problem? This is the problem that you're having? Like, how dare they not allow you? Like, you have enough Chanel products already, but how dare they not allow you to buy more Chanel products right now? Like, how dare they? Who do you know who I am? Like that type of attitude. I'm like, girl, chill the F down. Because you have this, what you need. You probably already have 10, 20, 30 Chanel bags in your closet. Why do you need more? Then just chill. Let it all play out the way it's playing out. Or, I mean, I don't see you cutting up vodka bottles because Putin invaded Ukraine and now, like, you want to boycott Putin because he's doing something wrong. I don't see you cutting up vodka bottles in protest or whatever you're producing in your country. No, you decided to cut Chanel bags. I can't live with my luxury. Okay. So, who's dying in Ukraine? Who is Ukraine? I don't know her. I want my Chanel bag. Like, I want it now. And if you're not giving me my Chanel bag, this ain't happening. I'm going to cut you. I'm going to cut everybody. And I'm going to cut everybody. It will be hell to pay. I don't know her. I don't know Ukraine. Like, this is the attitude that this is giving me. So numb and so beyond. Like, literally, we are so far away from rationality here that I can't take it seriously. Sorry. I know, videos like these are very polarizing, and I know a bunch of you are going to watch this and think, oh my God, I'm going to unsubscribe. How dare you say what you're saying? But then do what you got to do, boo. Do what you gotta do. I've been asked to do this video by my followers and viewers, and I'm doing it, and I'm being honest with as much respect as I can have. And trust you me, if we weren't in this hyper woke, creepy type of cancel culture and political correctness type of world that we are in right now, you and I would be having an eye-to-eye, much deeper conversation about this. And I would have a lot more to say about this, but we are on YouTube after all, and this is a platform where people come to either spit on each other or watch kittens falling off of pianos. It's like literally that crazy YouTube. So I cannot take this seriously. There is a war going on, and these chicks are upset that they cannot buy their 50th Chanel bag. How dare they not let me buy my Chanel bag? Girl. Take several seats, sort your priorities, look in the mirror, baby, and figure a couple of things out. And don't cast the first stone if you have not sinned. Okay? Subscribe.